Ahoy, shipmates! It finds me this morning wandering around Ocean Village here in Southampton. Ideal place for a bit of window shopping or working out what to do when you've won those millions on the National Lottery. This one here that's particularly taken my fancy is the Force India. 50 metres long, top speed of 37 knots. Space for 10 passengers. Yours for only €150,000 a week. Also got a lovely sailing yacht if sails take your fancy instead. Sailing yacht Claire. She seems to be fitted out with a great deal of accommodation space there on the stern. Another lovely Fairline squadron. Perhaps that's more in my budget. They're now building these in Hythe in Southampton. Although that one wasn't built there. It's an older model. But I suspect that probably more in my budget will be one of these jet skis. Although in reality, they're not cheap either. So perhaps I shall try and find something else like a kayak. There's not so much activity on the water these days in the Port of Southampton. Not, of course, that you can see it. Of course, you may be wondering where have all the cameras gone, though. We had a number of live streaming cameras here in the Port of Southampton. Unfortunately, I was requested to turn them off due to security concerns. I've had a productive meeting with ABP, Associated British Ports. I think we're going to make some headway about bringing the cameras back. I'm not quite sure how this will happen and where it will happen. There is some talk of installing new cameras on the ABP's land, giving us a view. This is the Harbour Hotel in Southampton. It's a 5-star hotel and designed to look like a cruise ship. It's difficult to tell from this angle, but it certainly does look like a cruise ship from other angles. Of course, the all important question is people asking when is Ferry Cam going to come back. Well, I can't answer that one, I'm afraid. We didn't quite get round to discussing that one. There are some potential problems with that one. But I think we can see a route to returning service from the other cameras, the port camera, the box cam, and possibly the cruise cam as well. And looks like ships' TVs will be returning and potentially live streaming all the time. It's a positive outcome, I would say, shipmates, and we are moving forward, working out some protocols, deciding what is and isn't acceptable, and hoping to return to service soon. I can't give you a time scale on this at the moment, but as it's the off-season at the moment, there's not a great deal going on, so I'm not missing that much. I would hope to have something up and running somewhere in the new year, maybe in February. So I know it's not the news that a lot of people wanted. A lot of the shipmates I see wanted Ferry Cam turned on. I can't honestly tell you that will happen. We should get something. Some of the other cameras will be back on. I think this is a positive move, shipmates. Weather's not been very good lately. I've not been out much. I'm quite busy with a few of the projects. So there will be more to come. It's a lovely day down here this morning in Ocean Village Marina. You can see the water's flat as a pancake. If you fancy having a little look at the luxury yachts and powerboats, I do recommend a quick stroll around Ocean Marina. There's a few bars and restaurants around the outside to warm yourself up. So it's not quite anchors away, shipmates, but it certainly looks like we're pulling the anchor up. I think that's about as best shipping metaphor as I could manage. I'd just like to thank all the shipmates for your support. I've had a lot of lovely messages, emails, and everyone's behind the channel. Particularly to shipmate James, who arranged the petition on change.org, and that instigated the meeting with ABP. So fingers crossed, shipmates, and we'll be back to a YouTube near you in the spring. Till next time, shipmates.